Welcome to the Reddit Chronicles. Today we will be reading from Relationship Advice. Our first post is by Madagascar World. My 34F ex-husband's 36M future partner wants to know why we got divorced. Conflicting emotions, thoughts on how to respond. So my ex and I had been married for 5 years and got divorced a year ago. No kids. He has moved on and found someone new who's considering marrying him. She reached out to me to hear my side of the story. I'm not sure what he's told her, but it seems she's cautious and wants to understand what happened between us better, thinking it would help her gain clarity. My ex and I are no longer in contact. The root cause of all our major issues in the marriage came from him being deceitful by nature. Absolute smooth talker, but couldn't trust a word that came out of his mouth. I didn't see this until much later in the marriage due to all the gaslighting. As a woman, I can genuinely understand where she's coming from. I've been in her shoes, wanting answers. However, revisiting my side of the story is emotionally draining, and I'd rather not go down that road again. I want to warn her about the potential red flags, but I also don't want to unduly influence her decision-making process. These red flags aren't always immediately obvious. They can gradually reveal themselves over time. Even if I were to warn her now, I'm unsure of how much it would truly benefit her. Part of me also hopes he's changed since our divorce, but it's quite unlikely in my honest opinion. I'm torn. Do I warn her about the red flags or step back and allow her to navigate her own Junery with him without my experiences clouding her judgment? Has anyone else experienced this? Could you share your experiences or thoughts? I'd really appreciate hearing different perspectives. Our next post is by Deleted. My husband 32M and I, 34F, have been married for 8 years, and he made a callous remark in bed. What do you guys make of it? My husband and I were in bed last night and I asked him to play with me. He said, "Sure, after all you're just an object," as he reached down my pants. I immediately removed his hand and said, "Excuse me, what?" He replied, "You're an object," and chuckled. I told him that's not funny. He said he was joking, and again I said, "I don't care. That's not funny, it's disrespectful and out of line. Why would you even say that to me? Where in your right mind did you think that it was a good idea to say that?" He then said he was just joking and that I'm overreacting, that he's sorry, and proceeded to try to reach down again. I removed his hand once more, and we began to tussle. He forcefully tried to hold and kiss me. All I wanted was for him to get the hell away from me, so I kept pushing him away. The more I pushed, the more he tried to overpower me. I ended up slapping him in the face because he would not back up. He was on my pillow, and he said, "Wow, I can't believe you just did that." I said, "Where in your right mind do you think I want you to hold me right now? Give me my space. Back the heck up. Move to your pillow. Leave me alone, please," he responded. "No, I'm gonna stay right here," meaning with his head on my pillow and really close to me, so close I was almost falling off the bed. I then asked him what the hell is wrong with him. I called him childish and immature and told him that he has no respect for me or my boundaries. I told him that I think he does see me as an object because he clearly doesn't respect me enough to leave me alone or at least back up. I told him that the fact that he's forcefully trying to get me to cuddle with him after that stupid remark goes to show how little he cares about what I want and what I don't want. He said, "Chill out." I said, "I would chill out if you backed the heck up and stopped trying to forcefully grab me. I'm not asking you to go sleep on the couch. I'm just telling you to let go of me and to back up and go to your pillow and your side of the bed." He said, "How about you go sleep on the couch?" I said, "What is wrong with you? I work tomorrow and you don't." He said, "I said I was sorry and that it was a joke." I then told him to go ask his mom how she'd feel if his dad told her she's an object, whether in jest or not, or to ask his brother how his wife would feel if he said that to her, or to ask his sister how she'd feel if her husband said that to her. He said, "I get your point," got up and went to the living room. I'm really mad right now, not only because of that idiot remark, but also because of his behavior that followed. What did he expect? Did he expect for me to tell him how wet it makes me to be called an object? What the hell is his deal? I don't know what to make of this. This is not okay. For him to make that callous remark, laugh, apologize, yet say I'm overreacting, then practically wrestle with me so that I can cuddle with him, refuse to stop, refuse to give me space, then suggest I sleep on the couch when I had work the next and he didn't? I'm fuming right now, and I don't know what to make of any of this. Our next post is by Throwaway. My 25F boyfriend 29M played a prank on me, and I don't know if I can make it past this. Could you? We've been together 8 years, lived together for 6 years. I recently bought a new cat toy. It's a toy that hangs from the door frame by a stretch string with a toy attached. I'm pretty cautious when it comes to my cat. I've had him since the moment he was born. I absolutely adore him, and my partner does too, I think. When it's not in use, I tie it up so it's right at the top of the door frame, out of reach, as I just had a horrible idea of my cat getting stuck and somehow hung or strangled by it. My partner says this is ridiculous and he won't. Cats are smart, but I still said this just makes me feel a little better though. I want to be around when he's playing to make sure he doesn't get wrapped up in it and hurt or panicked or stuck. Anyway, I noticed he didn't come to bed yesterday and figured he fell asleep on the sofa. As I walked down the stairs, it was darkish just before full sunrise. I seen the cat toy wasn't tied up out of sight, and what I thought I seen was my cat tangled up and partly hanging off the ground. In my sleepy state, I actually fell down the stairs, injured my foot, and sobbed for about 10 seconds until I realized it was a plushy toy wrapped up in a fluffy pillowcase the same color and size as the cat. My cat is fine. My boyfriend was giggling in the other room, giggling as I fell down the stairs and thought I seen my childhood pet dead hanging there. He thinks it's just a joke and you're being ridiculous. He isn't going to get hurt. I'm right, I'm being upset, right? I'm diagnosed autistic and often feel people make it out that I'm being dramatic, but this time, I really don't think I am. He's never pulled a prank, we've never even argued. So I'm so hurt and confused. What did he even want to achieve? This is wrong, isn't it? Surely the most autistic of autistic people can see this is wrong. I'm so hurt. He's since apologized and he didn't think I'd take it so seriously, but I thought my best friend was dead. Our next post is by Throwaway. Friend's sister, 20SF, was openly flirting with my husband, 40M, in front of me, 31F. I told her off publicly, and now they want a public apology from me. What action should I take so that I don't ruin my friendship? I, 31F, am close friends with Lisa, 33F. We met at college and became roommates, and I love her to death. Lisa has a sister, Amy, 20F, whom I've met occasionally in college, but she was so young at that time we never really hung out. Lisa had a bridal shower in February, and I financially contributed to most of it since I wasn't able to be there in person to help with the planning. I gave money to Amy to pay for everything, the decor, food, and alcohol. I even paid for an overnight stay at a hotel for all 7 girls. Wedding happened in March. My husband and I came for the wedding. Family and close friends were invited to Lisa's parents' place for dinner after. Amy was very handsy with my husband even during the wedding. She was asking him about his job, how smart he was to be working in the ICU, how hot he was, how he looks like a young Alain Delon, blah blah. My husband was giving me signals to come to him and I did. This happened at least 2 more times. At Lisa's parents, Amy was wrapping her arm around my husband's back and was serving him drinks and food. I told Lisa's mom about how Amy's making me and my husband very uncomfortable, and her mom pulled her aside and told her off, I think because she came out grumpy. She was still acting like a crazed teenager because when we wanted to leave, she wouldn't give my husband his jacket back to him and kept sniffing it. I had a feeling that she was drunk and completely out of it. My husband raised his voice and told her to stop messing around and give it to him. I yelled, "Can you stop being so difficult? You've been shamelessly flirting with my husband in front of me the whole day. Give me the damn jacket and leave us alone." I got a text from Lisa's mom demanding I publicly apologize to Amy, as in post on social media a heartfelt apology, because some of the guests heard me yell at her and thought I was overreacting and humiliated her. Lisa is on my side and told me Amy has always had gold-digging tendencies and that this isn't the first time she'd done something like this. She flirted with her friend's dad and their next-door neighbor who is married when she thought that they were wealthy. Lisa said that she'll handle it. I already felt so bad I ruined the last moments of her wedding day, and now she has to deal with this. I'm ruminating on this a lot lately and wondering if I should apologize to Amy. I don't want to, but then again, if I did, I would explain exactly what happened and how it merited my reaction to her. Though this might add fuel to the fire, there is so much drama right now, and I want to preserve my friendship with Lisa. Thank you for listening to the Reddit Chronicles. Follow for more content.